I'm Melki, and I'm the co-founder and chief strategy officer of Ground Signal. Today, I'd like to share some valuable insights about the alcohol delivery and takeout trends in the on-premise world and how to take advantage of the data to fight through the COVID-19 pandemic. Before we jump in, let's briefly discuss the challenge of on-premise universe. Whether you're a supplier or distributor, you have limited visibility into the total on-premise market. There are about 500,000 on-premise accounts in the US, and no one really has research to gather all the information about each account. Since the sales are heavily relationship-based, the sales teams often sell products into accounts where they have existing relationship. Even the accounts where you sell your product, you only have a snapshot view of the account. In order to truly understand why your product sells in the account, you need to gather information such as who's drinking there, what's the occasion, what's their favorite cocktails or beers or wines they're drinking, and most importantly, ask yourself, why are they drinking there? Small and craft suppliers even have a harder time collecting this information with limited resources on hand. To share a little bit about Ground Signal, our mission is to help bring the best comprehensive account segmentation system to beverage and alcohol providers. In order to build the system, we have been analyzing public location-based social media data for the past 6 years. You can see here that people share their organic experience while drinking at on-premise account, such as Serafina location in Meatpacking in New York City. Imagine thousands of people who went there, ate and drank at the account, and shared their experience on social media and all the rich data that you could extract from them. As a result, we've been able to gather and analyze over 6+ years of data across 375,000 on-premise accounts in the US. It covers about 200+ markets, and this data set has helped us build over 300+ account level attributes and partner with companies like Nielsen. And these are some of the clients that we're currently working with. As you can see, we are predominantly focused in the alcohol industry. So earlier this year, our entire world got hit with COVID-19. Needless to say, on-premise has been non-existent for many markets, especially for indoor dining, even for outdoor dining, has been non-existent. And many of the research actually predicts that we're probably going to see about permanent closure of 30% of the on-premise universe. However, as a result of the shutdown, we saw exponential increase in delivery and takeout orders. In order to help the suppliers fight through the pandemic, we actually pulled some additional data from major delivery sites such as Grubhub, Seamless, DoorDash, Caviar, and more. And we continue to see that more restaurants and bars are actually offering alcohol on their menu along with food. And we're going to continue to see this trends, and we wanted to share some valuable insights so that you could actually take advantage of the data. Right now, approximately there's about 190,000 on-premise accounts that are offering some sort of takeout and delivery in the US. By numbers, there's about 5% of them, a little less than 10,000 accounts that are actually offering alcohol on the menu. While the percentage may seem low to you, imagine these are thousands of accounts that are offering either beer, wine, spirits, hard seltzer, or mixed combination of both. And they're continuously growing. And when you're looking at about, 9,500+ accounts that are actually offering alcohol beverage, you actually see general American restaurants at the top. Then followed by Mexican, Tex-Mex restaurants, Italian restaurants. Then what we're seeing is the increased trends of bars and taverns that are actually offering alcohol takeout and delivery on their menu along with small bites, followed by pizza and sushi, some more specialty restaurants. And looking at the spirits category specifically, tequila is crushing it. They're overwhelmingly at the top, 19%. A lot of the accounts are offering tequila-based cocktails such as margarita, and they're followed by vodka, rum, whiskey, bourbon, gin, and even sometimes cognac. Now let's focus actually on some of the cocktails. Margarita is #1 cocktail in the country. They're at the top 16%, and they're sold in a variety of different options and packages, and we're seeing it. And given that it's a summertime, we're actually seeing more summer-friendly cocktails such as sangria, mimosa, Bloody Mary, michelada, Moscow Mule, and of course there's more. And if we look at the format these, alcohol products are actually sold, we're seeing actually number one, the bottles of wine sold at about 70% of the accounts, followed by a large batch of cocktails at 11%, bottled beer, cocktail kits, canned beers, and so forth. And lastly, there's a huge difference between national chains and independent restaurants. And what we're seeing is that of the total delivery takeout account universe, about 71% of them are independent accounts. However, when we're looking at of those accounts that are actually offering alcohol, for delivery and takeout, about 95% of them are actually independent restaurants and bars that are offering alcohol for delivery and takeouts on their menu. In working with many major suppliers in the industry, we want to share some of the best practice so that you could take advantage of how to take advantage of this delivery and takeout landscape we're in today. First, you need to identify which accounts in the market offer delivery and takeout for alcohol. Second, ask yourself whether your product aligns with the account. For example, if you sell tequila, you need to ask yourself, hey, do they actually offer tequila cocktails on the menu? And if they do, what kind of cocktail is it? Third, then if that's the case, let's identify the best margarita accounts, whether you could potentially upsell or gain new distribution. Fourth, finally, go after them, call them. And we're seeing some of our supplier and distributor partners actually taking advantage of this and seeing growth. And while we're hoping that the on-premise markets will come back strong, we're seeing that alcohol delivery takeout is here to stay. And I'm sure you've heard, but Iowa just passed a law permanently making it legal to purchase alcohol to go. Let's take advantage of the data and let's take advantage of this landscape while we're at it, because we're all going to need it. Any questions you have, please feel free to contact me here and look forward to connecting with you.